Will gay and lesbian couples be allowed to get married in New York State? Maybe. We've been waiting for this decision to come down all morning long, and it has. So what has the court decided? Let's get right to CNN senior correspondent Alan Chernoff. What did the courts decide?
Well, good morning, Carol. A defeat for gay rights advocates here in New York State. The decision coming out just 2 minutes ago. The High Court here, the Court of Appeals, saying the status quo should remain. And they're basically saying that the state's domestic relations law is just fine as it is, that there is no reason for the court to actually sanction same-sex marriage. It's a decision, the court is saying, that should be left to the legislature in New York State if there is any change to be made in the law. We prepared a background report about the plaintiffs. Let's have a look at that right now.
Daniel Hernandez and Nevin Cohen tell people they're married even though the law says otherwise. They share a lifelong commitment, they live together, have mutual finances, and both have a desire to make their relationship legal.
We built a home together and it's time for us to get married. We want to do that.
But New York, like most states, denies marriage rights to same-sex couples. So lawyers for Daniel and Nevin and 43 other New York couples pressed their case all the way to the state's highest court.
Bedrock constitutional principles of liberty and equality require that New York extend the right to marry to same-sex couples.
Lawyers for New York aren't commenting on the state's opposition to allowing gay couples to marry, but in court they argue that New York should only encourage marriage between men and women for the sake of creating strong traditional families with the potential to procreate and raise children. That same argument failed in Massachusetts, which is now the only state allowing same-sex couples the right to marry, though both partners have to be state residents. Gay rights advocates in Vermont and 6 other states have gained the right to be joined in civil unions or domestic partnerships. Those victories have led to a backlash around the country. Congress passed a law proclaiming the U.S. will not recognize same-sex unions or grant gay married couples federal benefits like Social Security. A total of 43 states have passed statutes forbidding gays to marry. That makes the New York case especially important because it would allow same-sex couples from any state to come to New York to exchange marriage vows.
Of course, gay rights advocates are going to keep the fight going. In fact, they have 4 cases pending in Washington, Iowa, New Jersey, as well as California. So, of course, this battle will continue. But for now, Massachusetts remains the only state in the union to actually permit same-sex marriage. Carol?
Alan Chernoff reporting live for us from Albany, New York.